going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode of our Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning series. In the last video, I showed you around Gossamer's End. We got that fully upgraded. And now we find ourselves in Castle Yolvan. So I was going to throw this in the last video, and then when when I got in, I remembered that this is actually a pretty substantially sized side quest.
Corruption and decay and
with a lot of lore.
Were spread like sickness from the fens and dells of this place. They were led not by a beast, not by a fell one, but by her, the one who walks alone, the mother of 100,000 spiders. She is a queen of web and poison. She calls herself the Widow.
There's not, I wouldn't say a lot, but there is a decent amount of backtracking. It's not, I wouldn't say it's easy to get turned around. So we hit that.
The canopy stretched far and blocked the light of summer. But we pressed on and forward to Cathras, to the Widow's den. We were but weak when we arrived, but she was weaker still, her children having died before our march. To Ashara we commended her, and then we felt the call of winter, and so some turned to sleep, and I kept watch.
I vaguely remember there being some sort of puzzle to this castle. Oh, you suck. You should have been staggered by that last hit. Oh, I forgot about him. And I don't think you can kill them. I see something. Inventory. No, consumables. Well, for one thing, we're gonna use that. We'll use some of the health regen, because we've got plenty of those.
Some colder wind of winter blows then, we have seen. Summer does not return our brothers, our clans to us. What will happen to the vigil I keep? Winter already calls me, and no relief is in sight.
Nice little extra bonus from our detect hidden skill.
The Widow walks. I can feel the heart of the webwood pulsing with her anger. Her spiders are at the gates. We never thought this day would come. The Widow walks. The Widow walks.
Now, as you can see, we have completed our first lore stone set. The Fall of Castle Yolvan, the History of Castle Yolvan, and its ruin. Reward being Yolvan's poison, plus 10% poison damage versus Fey. So,
Is that someone tripping about my web? And I thought my fun was over.
nothing over there. Spider sack. Edelweiss. A healing potion. See, I wish it would show you. Alright, well, we'll take it, but we won't put it on at the moment. I wish it would show, because robes replace both chest and leg pieces.
Another Yolvan? But it is only a wretched mortal from that doomed town, no doubt. I'm sure my Catherine would love feeding on one as strong as you. The last of Yolvan is dead. Your little town is next. Then the widow has returned, and she is claiming what was once hers.
But yeah, it only, it replaces both, oh right, we can't level up in combat, chest piece and legs, but it doesn't tell you, how much, it doesn't compare against the legs, it only compares against the chest. Hence why we use chakras. Now if we can just get some of these blocks down. There we go. Alright, give me those poison glands. We can finish that quest up. Alright, that actually went faster than I remember. We're gonna level up. See, we gotta wait to do that. So we are going to upgrade. I don't think we're gonna need to upgrade persuasion anytime soon, or dispelling. So it's between blacksmith and alchemy. We can go. Nah, we'll do that because it, especially playing on hard, it is very beneficial to be able to make your own potions. Let's see, we are using chakrams. I don't think that ever upgrades chakrams, so we'll throw one into there. Our next all around build is 10s all around. All right. Spiders. I got shield out in time. This is just what makes this place much longer. Is the constant ambushes. Which, if we were playing on a lower difficulty, we'd probably avoid. Granted, no matter what, the extra experience is always nice. We're gonna use this. I guess the smaller spiders weren't strong enough to hold out. I honestly wasn't necessarily aware that was a thing. I tended to try and save fate shifting for bosses, just because it's a really great way to cheese them. Well, not all of them. There's not a lot, but there is a number of bosses that... Yeah, we'll run in here. There's a number of bosses that are more like, I don't know, mini games, I guess you could say. They have specific timings to them. And some of them have quick time events. Now, one important thing to note is, while I was unlocking that, had the, what do you want to call it, the tumbler, I suppose, started to slow down and kind of chug. That's what tells you that the specific spot you have the lockpick in isn't necessarily right. Now, the farther you get through the tumbler, that's a key that tells you, you know, how close you are to that sweet spot. Grab that. I'll throw that out. What we're doing is while the armor we have isn't the best we have that set bonus. So it'd be real nice if we could find a set of armor. Now, we're not going to immediately find a set of armor. And that being said, we're not immediately going to find a set of armor that we necessarily want to trade this one out for. So head back. The Widow will be attacking Canarok. And I think I've mentioned it before, but before jumping down, it's always a good idea to check the platform outside. Plus 20 health. That's better than our Squire's Ring. Ooh, that's actually really good. But yeah, it's always good to check the platform or plateau, whatever, before you jump off of this board. Because 9 times out of 10, in my experience, there will be a chest or maybe a reagent or two that you can loot. So head back to Canrock. We can finish off the Widow.
By the seas, you sure took the long route to Castle Yolvan. Now tell me, have you found their secret? Can you stop the spiders? I didn't want to think the stories were true, but I've seen her hand in this since it began. It's only a matter of hours before Kenarok is destroyed. But Cathros is deep within the webwood. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hollow is where she makes her home. I'd hope for an army to assist Kenarok. You're all I have. Don't know if it's fate or luck, but there's no time. The others and I will take refuge in the inn. I need to help the survivors.
What are you bothering me for?
Alright, we'll run to Cathros. Let me see. I always do that. Open up the map when I mean to open up the inventory. Here we go. Let's see. Repair that. We're not using that at the moment. Repair that. Yeah. Anything along the way? We could take a slight detour and grab that. And I know we still gotta turn in... Oh, actually... Can we get... Yeah, we can get up there. We'll be turning in the Venom Gland quest afterwards. These guys are a bit higher level than what we're used to. As you can see, symbolized by the orange title text above their health bars. But they still weren't too hard to beat. Where are we going? Oh, we actually wanted to go up that way. Okay. For some reason, I thought I saw a lore stone. Oh, there's one right behind me.
The steam of summer from the forest, like a runner in the night, or mist from a lover's whisper. Spectral blood from the riverbed wraps our bodies in gloss. The fog eases through blades of grass. We shall grasp these floating strands of summer and capture beauty in our work.
Cathris.
The mortal from Castle Yolvan. How vexing is it that you escaped? Your stubbornness is yet another irritation from you mortals. But it is the way of my kind to endure. It is not a quality we share. The bulk of my horde lies within, and I am eager that you might face it. But I am not reliant upon my spiders, nor am I unreasonable. I can see you are brutal in your own form. I offer amnesty in exchange for the lives of Kenarok. Oh, I had believed for a moment that you had...
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Oh well, I lack the sympathy to kill you personally. You shall feed my guardian spiders after all. While they draw breath, none shall approach me. These walls obey my wishes. These spiders' lives are mine. Your way to me will be barred by root and fang.
Take that. Throw that in the trash and we'll leave that. Ah, I even heard it coming. we're not gonna play around with that. Because if you fail at spelling, you can get a random curse applied to you, and some of which can just downright kill you right then and there. Ah, that's bold. Use that health regen. I need to map. Eh. Sure. That flamed handle will allow us to make a flaming weapon. More specifically, something with a handle. Oh, you suck. Ah. There's so many smaller ones, I don't want to use Fate Shift. It'd be kind of wasted. Oh, that's interesting. I was able to use... let me get the name right. Shadow Flare. I was able to use that right in the middle of that final part of the combo. I think that's the first thing, the first action I've seen that you can do that with. Interrupting the final part of a combo. That's good to know. $41. And we won't junk it just yet. We'll see what our other scepter has to offer. I could use Fate Shift, but there's only 3. Oof. So many spiders. Oof. Oh, we finally made it. Good, we've got
And here you are yet again. I must
Fate
say
shift.
your hunger is great, unlike the Fae I slaughtered at Castle Yolvan. Now come, let us test ourselves against each other. I do not fear being cut down. I will rise again in time, unlike you.
I don't play around with this one. The last time I fought her, I remember she was a pain. See if we can get some more. Oh well. Oh, that did not give us a prompt. Ooh. Ooh. That was not fun. Yeah. Okay. Want to make sure we weren't going around the long way. Just fast travel, because why not? Everyone's gonna be in here. Ah. Alright, let's try this again.
You've done it. We owe you our lives and our livelihood. If not, we'd be food for spiders, and the widow would be dancing on our remains. There is not enough gold to show our gratefulness. But this is what we can give. Take it, with our thanks. Well.
Alright, so real quick. I think that was a consumable. Or not. Tanarok gossamer, spider silk from the webwood in Dalentarth. It is prized in the making of fine clothes and a valuable commodity. Alright. So let's level up. Yeah, so we did have +1 to detect hidden, but because we were not level 8, it was not active. But now that it is active, secret doors are displayed on the minimap and are revealed if you go near them. This is great for finding hidden passageways and hidden rooms with extra loot and gold and whatnot. Let's see. We're gonna go for persuasion. Yeah. So that's at 10. We'll get sorcery to 10. With the... And then next we'll be focusing on might. Let me think here. Long swords, great swords. Yeah, we'll do that. We can give her the venom sacks.
Gods, my store was almost out. But with these, I can create
Or
a
poison
fresh batch.
glands.
Please, take these. I'll be able to make more shortly. I do. Here's a bottle from our batch. I do not. I'm sorry, but I need more time to prepare them.
Yeah, so she's a free source of Venom Guard, should you want it. I personally don't think it's all that useful. Only gonna buy... Yeah, so there's no
Good day.
potions there that we would necessarily want. I'm gonna max out alchemy, so it doesn't make sense to buy too many recipes, because once you max out alchemy, you gain access to every recipe in the game. Alright, but anyway, that is actually gonna do it for this video. We are going to run back to Goreheart real quick and grab our backpack upgrade. And then in the next video, we will most likely be making our way to Ettenmere, and we'll tackle the main story quest that's over that way, and then more than likely we'll also end up taking on the House of Ballads quest as well.
Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day, you know? Camden could be the next one to round that corner.
Oh, okay, so this, if I remember correctly, I know I say that a lot, but this quest is activated after you find those notes in the graveyard.
He is my husband. Although we were together for only one night before he marched. His militia fights under the banner of General Finn. We had one night together, and then he departed for 3 long years.
If I'm not mistaken.
My heart tells me so. I can't give you much in return, but what I have is yours. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information, and all my pleas for help have been ignored. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden volunteered. Of course, that was years ago. Thank you for your kindness. I will be waiting here for news.
Yeah, so there's another
On
quest
that
you gotta go to
very road,
Dyden Hill
The
for.
one leading east to the Rathir coast. He was heading off to enlist at the station in Dyden Hill. That was years ago. How would I look to him now? Farewell.
We won't bother with that because we're just gonna run in here. No, it was this one, and grab our backpack upgrade. I don't remember how many backpack upgrades there are. I'm gonna have to look into that.
You wouldn't believe how busy we've been since that Fae arrived.
Shop. Backpack. And while we're at it, we'll buy all these lockpicks, because why not? Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. In the next one, we will pick back up in Canarok, and we will make our way over to Etmir. And like I said, thinking about it, I think the House of Ballads quest is actually closer. It's hard to tell without, because this is where it's going to end up being, but it's hard to tell without the main story marker on the map. I might as well throw that on now. Okay, so we'll take on the main story quest first, and then we'll head over to the Ballads Oratory. But anyway, that's going to do that for this video. Don't forget, I stream every Saturday at 12 noon on twitch.tv/BloodWolfReaper. I hope to see you there, and I hope to see you in the next video.